So the recording has started. I would like to welcome everybody in this little workshop. I remind you that these are a series of workshops. It's called Learning Bites. And we at SoFIA, we organize them because we know and we understand people's heavy schedules, and we understand the fatigue that at times educators face when it comes to professional development. We try to keep them bite-sized, giving you instructions and guidance on how to use specific tools to make your day-to-day easier. Today, we are very happy to welcome again one of our very close collaborators and experts in education technology, Oikonomou, who will speak to you and show you step by step how to create an educational video using AI. The only thing I would like to say is that, in my opinion, you should see this topic in two ways. You can use it to create your own videos to instruct and teach students, but you can also pass the knowledge to students in order to create their own videos, which is even more powerful. So, Thomas, the floor is yours if you want to introduce yourself and then go straight into the content. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Natasha. So it's great to be here again in one of SoFIA's Learning Bites. My name is Thomas Oikonomou. I work at Duca School, Greece. I'm a member of the Research and Innovation Department at our school, involved in several European projects. Having said that, and to save time, because this is as small as it gets, I guess that's the meaning. So today we'll see how we can utilize some AI tools to create some educational videos. Just to let you know, probably I'm going to disappoint you, but there's no easy way yet. There's been a few, let's say, AI models that can develop AI videos. But on one hand, when you try to let's say request something that has to do with physics. Like the other day, I was trying to make a video of a Newton's gradual and didn't work properly, so the physics wasn't correct. And there is some new AI models, so like the Google VO3, which creates excellent videos. And maybe you've seen some of them because there are a lot on Facebook, on Instagram, on the social ads. So they can create great videos, but still you've got to pay. And it's only 8 seconds videos because it needs a lot of processing power. So we'll see how we can use some of the tools, but we'll do a lot of the editing as well. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So I've done a lot of things already, so we don't waste time in waiting, especially those parts that we have to wait for it to be processed and rendered as a video. So the point is of what we do today is that we will be breaking up the process into smaller parts, and then we'll use different tools to get a good result, or most probably make it easier, make it faster for us. So what we need for a video is basically a script, a scenario, what's going to be happening in the video. Then we also need the content, so videos, photos, sound that we might want to use in the video. Then we most probably will need a narration, so we can use some tools to get that narration. And then we need a big pot to throw things inside and make them one. And then we can use some other tools to have subtitles or some other things that we'll be seeing. So today, the tool that I chose to use is the Clipchamp. There are a lot of tools that you can use, like the CapCut that are free, or the Adobe Premiere, which is not free and it's a software. But I suggest this firstly because a lot of schools have the Microsoft platform, so a lot of you already have access to those tools. And the second reason is because it works on the cloud, so it doesn't matter what type of computer you have. and what graphic card you have, because this is what's used to render the video. So here, you don't care about that. You have a lot of processing power because it's on the cloud. It's Microsoft processing power. So what we would do to start a new video project would be to get into the Clipchamp. You can find Clipchamp through your Microsoft applications, and we can start a new video project. Today, I've chosen an example for us to create a video, which is the Pythagorean theorem, and I chose that because it's not easy to find a lot of content related to the Pythagorean theorem. Here, it should load at some point of time, and we will get into the video editing environment. Before we get here, let's move one step back and let's create a script, a scenario for the video. Because I know what I want to have in the video, I kind of skip this step and I go to the narration, but I would use ChatGPT for both of them, but you can use any AI tool like ChatGPT, so it can be Perplexity, it can be DeepSeek, it can be the Copilot, Microsoft's Copilot, Gemini, any tool, you get what you want. So we want to do something really simple today because we don't have a lot of time. And the point is that you can do it faster than you would without using those tools. So we asked ChatGPT to create for us a 2-minute narration for a video explaining the Pythagorean theorem to 15-year-olds. And we want to start by saying a few words about Pythagoras and then briefly explain the theorem. That's what I wanted. That's what I had in mind. So that's what I asked for. And then I got a script of what a narration in the video could be saying. So now I could start editing the video. I could start by getting the narration. Let's go to the narration. Here, for the narration, we will be using an AI feature that Clipchamp has, or you can also use 11 Labs. 11 Labs, it's better for me, but it has limitations if you have a free account. So if you want to make 1 or 2 videos and you want a narration in the videos, you can use 11 Labs. It would be better. We can also talk with ChatGPT because there are a lot of voices available, and we can ask which type of voice would be better for these videos that we're creating. Because as you see, you can choose from a variety of voices. Here in Level Labs, you can see what these voices sound like, but you can also, once you choose one, you can hear an example of that voice speaking, and you can see if it suits you. And if we wanted to do that in the Clipchamp, we would go to record and create, text to speech. It's here where we are. Then we would take the text, the narration that we've got from ChatGPT or any tool that we use, would put it in this text box, and then we choose our language. It could be your language. It's not English only. So you see, we've got a lot of languages to choose from. Hopefully yours is here as well. Then we choose the voice. And again, we can see that different voices have a different sound. So Ada is cheerful, warm, and gentle and friendly, whereas Andrew is confident, casual, and warm. So we again choose what we want our voice to be like. There's an issue always when using Teams. It's not easy to hear the voice and the sound of videos. So I kind of endorse you to explore this yourself, because it's not easy for me to pass the video through the Teams for you to hear. But once we're done, we can click on preview and we'll start hearing the narration. Then we can change it. For example, I think in this tool, when it speaks fast. So I always downsize the pace a bit. And when I'm ready, I hit on save, then export, and I choose where I want my file to be. If I want it stored on the cloud, then it asks me where on my in my OneDrive I want it exported. or otherwise I can export it in my computer. Then it would take some time to render it, and that's the part where I told you that it's better to use the cloud resources unless you know you have a good graphic card. Um, Maybe it's worth mentioning that you can also use Clipchamp from your computer, at least for Windows. It's also available as an application by default. So if I search for Clipchamp, I get it here, and I can use the, let's say, desktop application, but I choose now to access it through my browser. So once it's done, I will be able to download it on my computer. I've already done that, so we can save time. And then we come here to a new project. What do we have? We've already got some scenario and the script. We've already got the narration for our video. That's not the only way you can go. You can start by creating the video and doing what we will do now, and then go back and get the narration. That's what I did for the example that we see today. Now I'm following a different order just to show you that it doesn't matter. The more you have in mind what you want to achieve, the easier it is to change the order of the things you do. So when I open a new project, I would see myself in a screen just like that, and then I would have to import the media that I would be using. Here I found some videos, I found some pictures. Again, a quick note, especially if you want to upload your videos on YouTube or make them public, I would strongly suggest that you also address the copyright issue, and that you find videos and pictures and content in general that is copyright free. One good way to do this is through a repository that provides you access to that type of content. One such example, just to name one, is Pixabay, which I use all the time to get content for videos. So, for example, the more specific you are, Pixabay is not the biggest repository, and it's mostly free content. So the more specific you get, the less content you'll be able to find. But for example, and I know it has a lot, when I was making a video about the environment, I saw that. If it's a generic or a general topic, then you'll be able to find a lot, both videos, photos, graphics, any type of content, and you can use it. Also, music, again, copyright free. But in any case, just mentioning that you can use that type of repositories to find content that's appropriate for you to also share your video. So if let's get back, I have this content that I would like in my video. I pick all of them up, I drag and drop them, and I just wait for them to be uploaded on the cloud. And once I have on my left side the content that I have uploaded myself, then as most of the video editing programs are, I have a timeline. So just to give you an idea of how this works, I get my content in time blocks. So here I have a video of about 4 seconds, and I have a consistent line. Each line is, imagine it as a layer. So you have a layer, and you can put one layer on top of the other. But this, of course, means that one layer will be on top of the other. So as long as you've got this layer on top of this, you won't be able to see the layer underneath. But in any case, you can put as many layers as you want, one on top of the other. Then you can manipulate the size, where it's going to be on the picture and the image, move things around, and so on. But in general, you might only need one layer. But the more things, like if you want to put a logo on your video, you'll need to use an extra layer. Let's go now into our example that I've already put several layers in to show you a few more things that you can do to make your video look even better. So I've already got some intro and outro parts. I've used that from a European project just to show you that we can stack things one on top of the other. So after we've already imported the video and the photographs or the images we used to have in the video, then we start using other features. For example, here I've used the text feature, so I've got a variety of texts to use, and then I just grab them, throw them in a layer, and here's what I just added. I take that back, and we're left with the ones I already have. So as you see, you can modify the size, you can modify the fonts, the color, and of course the size and the exact place where it's going to be placed on the image by just dragging and moving it around. Also the orientation. So this is how we add letters and text. And we also see, this is not the way if you want to add subtitles, we'll see there's also an AI feature that does it that automatically. So here I've already got the narration. So here you can see this is an audio file. And I just also put the narration on the video. And again, I use different parts, the one after the other. And also here, I've just included a video which I generated using the AI models that I talked to you about at the beginning, the ones that can generate videos of not such a big length. So here, I asked it to create a video of Pythagoras explaining the Pythagorean theorem, and that's what I got. So yes, it's nice, but that by itself is not enough if I want a video explaining and talking about the Pythagorean theorem. So you can get parts there. It's there's several ways to access these models, and I told you the newest one is the Google VO3. You can there's a way that you can access through Google, but also through other providers, let's say. One of them that you might have seen is Envato, but still that's what you will be getting. So if we put parts of video, the one next to the other, then we can start adding transitions. What are transitions? Transitions are the way that one video stops and we transition to the other video. So this is very common again when you edit videos. Here you've got multiple choices on how you would pass from one video to the other. Crossfade, cross blur, for example, or hard wipe up, hard wipe right, and so on. So I've chosen several different transitions throughout the video. So, but you can experiment and find those that you like. This is wipe hard right, for example. In different video editing programs and platforms, you maybe the names differ, but they're kind of the same. They're very common video transitions that are being used. So after we've got our videos and our photos in places or pictures, we can start adding the transitions, and it's not only video changing into video, but it's also video changing into picture and so on. Then also for the letters, I don't like them just appear. So when I have letters on the screen, I go to these sections where you can add effects, adjust colors and fade. And I put some fade. That means that it gradually comes onto the screen and gradually leaves the screen. So it doesn't just appear and disappear. And then I've also added a logo. This is the logo of my school. It's used as an example. I just added as a photo, and then I can change the length, let's say the time length that it appears, and I can do that for any video like this one. If I wanted to shorten the video and maybe deduct the part of the beginning, I can again drag the side of the video, but also I can choose any part, either it's audio or it's a picture or it's a video, And by hitting S in Clipchamp or Control K in Premiere Adobe, I can split the video into two parts. So if I have a video that's 2 minutes long and I want like the first minute and then I want to throw away 20 seconds and then keep the other 40 seconds, I would split it in three and erase the part that I don't want and stick the two parts together again. So there's a lot of possibilities here that you can play with, especially the transitions. It's essential to a video. It gives a sense that it's a high quality video. And and also what I come across oftenly is that the narration is maybe not the exact length that I want. So here, this was the case. So I split the narration and put it exactly in the parts that I wanted on the video. And once you put all the things together, um, you can export your video, and we'll see the third AI feature before we end this small workshop that you can use to add subtitles, again, in any language. So if, let's say, we've done everything, we've put all the parts in place, there's also effects and there's other things that you can explore. We have the pressure of time, that's why we won't get into all of them, but you get the idea. Again, you can store it on the cloud or you can store it on your PC. That's where you export the file, meaning where the video will be once you choose for it to be processed. So if I hit export, again, similarly, I will see a bar loading, and and you can see the rendering on this small window, meaning where on the video this process is, and it goes faster than the video because it has that computer power to render faster than the actual playing speed. And once it's done, I can download it again. I can save it on my PC. I can use it. But let's go cancel export. We've done that already. Let's see the last part, which is how you can put captions on your video. So once it's done, you can do it before you render your video, but because I use Adobe Premiere, I like to finish with my video, and then when it's the final version of it, then I like to put caps on it. So if you would like to put caps on your video, again, you would start a new project, and you see that all these three are new projects. You would import the video, the final video here. So this is the version. This is the video that we just exported from here. So we would import that video. We would drag and drop that video into our editing timeline. And then if you see on your right side, there's a transcript. You will always be able to see that. Even if you choose a video, you'll have the other options, but on top, the transcript will be there. And once you press transcript, so if we were to do that, just to show you how it would look like, basically, it just asks me if I want to transcribe. So there's no point in losing time going to see that part. So I click on yes, I want my video to be transcribed. It asks me about the language, and it also has a question asking me if I want, if it finds any profanities, if I want it to be transcribed. It doesn't matter. I know the script because I already worked on it, so there's no profanities. So I just asked it to transcribe, and then I get something like that on my right hand side, where I get the captions, but I also get a timestamp. So it's not only what it has heard, it's also when it heard it, because that's the two things that we want for a subtitle. This is an AI feature, meaning that it kind of understands what is being said. So I've used it a lot, and I've not yet found a point that it does not at all understand what you want to say. Sometimes you might have noticed in especially maybe previous years even more on YouTube, that if you had auto captions, you might see words that were totally out of context. You won't see something like that using this feature. And once you're done, you can download this as a SRT file. Some of you might have seen this file extension. It's a subtitle file. So it keeps the text associated with the timestamp. So it knows in which part of the video the text will be displayed. Once I export it, it would look something like that. So here I've got the video that I export. Here I have the SRT file. And if I choose to open it with an application that can use the SRT file, it would look something like that. So I would have captions on my video. And it's not the only place where I can use them. I can use the captions. I can also use the captions here. So on YouTube. So on YouTube, I can upload the caption file, and then I will have the perfect subs, because when the captions are auto-generated, you may recall seeing that each time a word is being spoken, it's being displayed on the screen. So it's like someone writing as you hear things, and it's being shown the time that exactly that you see it. So it's better. For me, it's better. It's much more what we are used to as subtitles. So anyway, this is the way that you can create short learning videos. There's no direct pathway through one AI tool yet to create long videos, but we're getting there. Anyway, we see. Oh, and sorry, the last thing that I want to show you, and I get back to this, is that also we have AI suggestions. Once we press it, we get some suggestions. So it says remove pauses, probably are not. I've left some spaces between the videos, so and it asks me if I want it to be transcribed. I did that already after exporting that, but you get some suggestions, so we can use a lot of AI features that can help some bits of the process, but still we have to put some effort to it. And I'm sorry if I disappointed you, but that's as far as AI gets us.
Well, I
And
think it is
yeah.
getting us a long way from what it was like even 2 years ago. To make a video like this, you would have to do so much more work and use so much more tools, do things in like by hand, writing the transcripts and the scripts and everything. So I think we are equipped with a tool that can make our life much easier and faster. So thank you very much for presenting this to us today. If you have a finalized video, we can leave for people in the chat.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
just
faster
posted the
than my
YouTube
thoughts.
link. Yes, so you can see what we've made and hear the sound and hear the text to speech as well. This is not the best one. I used the Microsoft one. You've also got 11 labs, but you see that we used to lab with voices that were generated. If you remember some voice machines, maybe you wanted to contact a company, but it's getting way better. And if you see 11 labs, I couldn't understand that it's not a person speaking. It understands the content and the context, so it knows where to pause, where to emphasize based on what our text is. So it's things are getting always improving, and it's gotten to a point that you cannot at this part distinguish clearly if it's a human or a machine.
Yes, yes, it is true. Thank you very much, Thomas, for all the insights and the walkthrough you gave us in the tools. It was very, very helpful. Once again, I encourage you to teach your students doing this. It's a skill, it's a multifaceted skill that I feel they will find useful in many, many aspects of their academic life, especially speech to, say
Text
the
to
word,
speech.
Thank you. Text to speech is very, very useful for people for students with learning difficulties, and I'm sure they will find it easier to use if they know how to use it in many different circumstances. Thank you very much. We will see all of you in the next one. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.